please. Here we go. Here we go. Groundhog Day is over, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived. This is game one in a best of three. Evos Icon up against Echo Proud. And I am proud to be here right now. I'm loud to be here right now. I'm happy to be here right now. Take us through these objections right here.
I think the word looking for is objective. Oh, here we go.
Objective.
JP might be between rock and hard place. Oh, he's still dead though, but like that's a good attempt. That's a good attempt. I mean, this guy was dead since he was hidden there. I mean, good job from 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍, looking around to make sure that he discovered where the Franco was. It's quite interesting that he knew Franco would be hiding in that bush. Like, what's the point of that, right? Like, why was Franco there to begin with? Just so that he can do that? Just so I like, why do you think that is, Trex? I'm actually trying to figure it out. Why did Franco have to choose that bush? So deep.
I mean,
oh, there we go.
He was just trying to buy some time. Maybe he was just trying to, you know, get vision, buy time. They need to make sure that Zeta has as much space as possible. JP about to take another one, though. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 picking it up on the Fanny. This is a bad start for Echo Proud.
Yes, I mean, we don't see too many of this type of like infinite cables anymore, especially this early. And now we're seeing it. This is actually like so surprising, to be honest. You know, I didn't think 𝐁𝐒𝐶 is gonna do so well in the Fanny, but obviously I know very little about Evos Icon, besides the fact that they destroyed their opposition in the previous series. And now it seems like they're gonna be doing so well. I literally thought that with the team like Echo Proud, you know, how clear they are, how aggressive they are, going to be doing better. But this is, right now, is Evo's game. However, don't give up on Echo Proud. Echo Proud is going to make you proud. Here we go.
I mean, 𝐁𝐒𝐶𝐒's been known. He did play an MP. He's been in the NDL, but still, well, you can see the skill where it is. Echo Proud knowing they need to slow things down here a little bit. They need to try to stop the pace that Evos Icon is setting. And Veldora wants to set it again. In comes 𝐁𝐒𝐶 looking for the finish here.
Whoa.
Finds it with the cutthroat. JP goes down. That is now 0, 3, and 0 for him. 𝐁𝐒𝐻 gonna put a little bit of damage on Zeta here, but still I don't think he can test this turtle. James in a little bit of trouble here. Will get the way of the dragon, kick to the face, and taking out Veldora, picking up the kill.
Hey, remember how our side of Evos Icon just took advantage of that? 0-3-0, not the end of the world, but definitely not the best either. And Zeta is gonna take the opportunity to take the turtle, despite the fact they're 4-1 behind on KDA. So far, the game is totally even. I wouldn't say each team, like, you know, any team is so far ahead, but I like the fact that 𝐁𝐿 is playing really strong in this game right now. The engage is really decisive, it's really clear. Besides the one little getaway on the bottom side with the flicker from James, every other engage is being on point. So this is, we talked about before the series started, it's a contest of the tanks, right? Who's gonna play more aggressive? Who's gonna define the landscape of the game? It seems like so far 𝐁𝐿 has the upper hand, and we haven't seen too much of a decisive ultimate coming off from Franco. Oh, here we go.
Oh, a little bit of play up at the top side. Lots of trouble for Outplayed. Make it more trouble for 𝐁𝐻𝐶 as 𝐁𝐻𝐻 gets some nice damage. He will get his health back though. They're able to find Doma.
Right, they have Bane go lane. Very different from traditional go lane, but so far you can't argue with their results, right? I mean, not Doma on the Bane, obviously 0-2. But the Fanny and Valentina is definitely be doing a lot of work. Here we go, 𝐁𝐿.
Oh. Gone. Deleted.
Decisive engage. Deleted. Evaporated. Just disappeared from Land of Dawn. Let's take a look at items, ladies and gentlemen. 𝐁𝐿 is going for the full damage. Already have one single damage item. And then this is gonna scale really fast. Same as Fanny, going full damage. And let's take a look at Joy. Genius won already, so he's gonna have a lot of burst damage right away. You can see the effect on the Valentina. And Valentina didn't copy Joy's ultimate, so he didn't really have anything to kill him away from such high burst. Meanwhile, I mean, so far everybody's been doing well. The gold is
neutral objective here.
Oh,
another
nice
hook lands on a 𝐁𝐿.
Bane.
Doma goes down as well. 𝐁𝐻𝐻 in a little bit of trouble. Zeta comes in, dashing through town. Out comes the electrifying beats, looking for the finish on 𝐁𝐿 there. Outplayed, gonna be able to pick it up. A nice response for Echo Proud there. They're gonna get the turtle too, now putting them in the lead with gold. Now Play wants more. Gonna try to come in. Veldora, though, gets the knock up. Is in between all 4 members. Now might be in a little bit of trouble.
Flip.
Primal Wrath. Oh, good play from the side of 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍.
Wow. You know, more than Joy doing anything too substantial, right? It's this game, again, the focus heavily on to JP and 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝍍's combo. Right? We talk about when they were doing the draft, when you have a Franco Kadita, you lock somebody down, that guy is dead. Right? Similar can go for 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 either way. Because the ult does the exact same thing. Except for Franco 𝐁𝐂𝐀𝐍, you have more flexibility with your ult. And then speaking of flexibility, it doesn't seem like James gonna have any flexibility but to die. So Echo is more of a pick. They have to get a kill and then leave. They cannot sustain a sustained team fight because they don't have they don't have the right equipment, the right set, right combo in order to sustain a team fight. And they've been doing a pretty composed engage so far, right? Getting a kill and then kiting away. So we gotta get some credit here. But top side, 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 is getting the rep off and get himself away from the fight.
I mean, this can still be anyone's game for sure. Gold at practically a dead even. 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 only holding about 1,000 lead, but Evos Icon still taking towers, still, you know, moving around the map as a unit, but 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 doing the same thing, and they're waiting for the moment that JP can catch a hook. They're waiting for the moment that they're going to be a nice petrify from 𝐁𝐂𝐀𝐍. Anything to strike. But Evos Icon with the same kind of strategy here. They want that way of the dragon. They want the big wild charge. That way 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 can come in. Blue buff gonna be able to get taken by 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 still, but 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 being relentless with the pressure.
Oh, here we go. Franco's hook's gonna go wide. Lord just spawned, and the gold is dead even. Wow. I mean, like, this is... Look at Wenstrom being strong right now. 1v4. Try to stop the rotation from the bottom side. But Franco comes in.
Oh,
the beautiful
walks right into JP.
Canceled.
Wait a second. Nice way of the dragon. Does stop it. 𝐁𝐿𝐶 able to pick up. Vonstrom goes down. James looking for something, but 𝐁𝐻 and Doma force it back off. But wait, the flicker. Outplay comes in. Finds 𝐁𝐻 there. Outplay goes down to 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 though. A nice unstoppable kill. It's 2 for 1 currently. 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 still holding the lead in terms of kills. But James in a bad spot. Doma wants to try to come in. James getting lower. 𝐁𝐻𝐀𝐍 forced to use a dash, try to get away. 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 is here though, has some cables, looking for a pop.
This is what I mean, man. Trex recognize 𝐁𝐿 Gangster recognized Gangster style. Know that he's good, and sure enough, he's representing. Single-handedly putting the entire team on his back, flying back and forth, getting killed left and right. Meanwhile, Echo, here we go. James looking to engage. This player has been doing a lot of work in the previous series with our lot, with all that kind of stuff, with the flank, with the engages. This game, he can do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, and it's definitely, you know, you bring out this off-brand pick, but it's not doing horribly. Like you said, even more CC. 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 still not always being the aggressors here. Really waiting for either James or JP to set something up and then attacking. And there it is. Speak of the devil. Petrify, Wild Waves, and Outplay picks up the kill. The perfect person to give that to.
Oh, one more.
Brody's sitting at 5 and 2 right now. James taking a little bit of damage. Forced to use the Primal Wrath to try to get away. Vanstrong going to use away the dragon onto 𝐁𝐿𝐴. 𝐁𝐿𝐴 still able to escape from that. In comes 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 though. James goes down, and you never know when he's coming. He always gets there at the right point to pick up the kill.
And then he's going to top lane to get more tower. That means the Lord might be potentially free for the side of Echo. Joy is throwing everything at it, knowing the enemies that doesn't have Virtue, and he does. And he can be completely immune to control.
Right, able to take it, steal it. Not only that, but take out 3 members. How did they lose that? 𝐁𝐿𝐴 taken out in the nick of time, stunned up, terrified, and 𝐁𝐻 steals the Lord.
Wow. Wow, how did that even happen? Jungler wasn't even there. I think 𝐁𝐿𝐴 just panicked. They hit a panic button and dipped. Didn't get the Lord, ended up dying, so that was really, really hard. This is gonna be a just sad defeat in that lore fight, obviously, because they could have easily snatched that win and get a Lord pushing towards the opposite side instead of, you know, current situation that they're in. So Franco getting to the point where he can't really land hooks anymore. I mean, hook comes and goes, right? Sometimes you land some, you're getting the trenches. sometimes they don't get some. Here we go. He is afraid to engage as well, because if you miss a hook and you try to engage on somebody's face when the entire enemy teams are missing, it's not a good idea. And he took the proper decision. Here we go. Engage.
Way of the dragon. Deadly catch. Von Strong goes down, though, maybe a little bit too deep. But wait a second, it's not over. Echo Proud want to push their limits. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀 goes down next. JP able to escape with just a sliver of health. Lip comes out. Goes a little wide, but James in the middle of this along with Zeta. Doma on the run, but wait. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 coming around with the cable, looking for a target. But these are the targets you want. You're not outputting the damage, and there's too many members there, too much CC. Echo Proud able to respond after their big loss. The game is still neck and neck.
Wow. Slightly to favor Evos Icon, which is, I mean, I don't know how to describe this. Zeta solo invading. He's gonna get this red. It just feels like this game compared to the previous game. But by the way, I want to verify something I said earlier, right? We talk about Echo's strategy. They have very much lived to their identity of the game, which is like they know their win condition, they know how to execute it, and follow up Franco's engage and follow up nice. And that's exactly what they did, right? Every time Franco engage. Speaking of engage tracks, here we go. One more fight.
Damage on a James there. James taken out immediately. Evos Icon, still 44 seconds till the next Lord, but right here, that's going to give them another little bit of a gold advantage and map advantage in this game.
How much gold advantage is that? Let's take a look. Right now we're at a 1,000 gold differential 13 minutes into the game. I mean, that's like average of 100 gold and less, right? Like 700 gold per minute. Wow, that is, I mean, what 70 gold, sorry, my bad. It's not too much gold difference at all, so here we go. That's not even a half an item. I don't even know what is that, right? Here we go, Lording Hands. Major fight incoming. What do you think about Edis? Do you think Edis is a good pick here? Do you think Edis has done much effective things in this particular game?
I mean, it's definitely been a holder of the front line, able to kind of stop flanks from happening and be another engager other than JP, or at least kind of set things up to where JP doesn't have to hold the front side. You mentioned earlier they need some sort of bush check other than JP because you want the Franco to sit in the back. But wait a second, Von Strong going for the Edith right now. All four members, and watch for 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍 too, just hiding out in this bush, waiting for his moment to come in as well. Zeta gonna dash through, wait for electrifying beat. There it is, able to find 𝐁𝐿𝐻. 𝐁𝐿𝐻 decides not to go in. Veldora gonna go down to those torn apart memories. JP with the flank as well, and now the Lord could fall into the hands of Echo Proud. The flip, the knock-up. Von Strong forced to back off, but Doma and 𝐁𝐿𝐻 don't want to let this happen too easily. They're still holding down next to the Lord pit. It is 3 versus 5 currently, but Evos Icon is not backing off. 𝐁𝐿𝐻 looking for a target, not able to connect. Outplay, maybe getting the finish. Torn apart memories, takes out 𝐁𝐿𝐻. Doma goes down as well. All that's left is Van Strong, and he's got barely any health. Echo Proud will be able to take this Lord unscathed.
Wow. What a crazy fight. And think about Echo set this all up. The bottom lane had a humongous wave pushing towards the base. Just now I saw Joy moving towards mid. I thought he was actually noticing this and try to go back to bottom and just end the game, which he totally could, knowing that the entire set of Evos Icon was distracted. But obviously, you don't have the God of You to know where the minion waves are. It will be completely in the blind spot there. Nonetheless, right now with one Lord, we're instantly jumping to a 4,000 gold lead. And after Lord spawns, start taking everything, every gold, every tower. We're only expecting Echo Proud to have an even much bigger lead going a little bit.
I mean, this could be the shot for them right here. They could try to end this right here, right now. They've got a nice advantage. But watch for 𝐁𝐿𝐻 up in the top side. Gonna clear that wave. Maybe try to go for something here. I think he needs to get back to base, though. He's gonna recall because the Lord has encroached, almost touching in, but Echo Proud still taking things slow. They want to go for another inhibitor instead of trying to force down the bot side. They're gonna move on to the mid. They're able to take it, and then they back off. They're playing it patient. But wait, no, JP.
Oh, here we go, Franco.
Pops the ultimate, able to get the bloody hunt. 𝐁𝐿𝐻 moves in as well, but still no finish. James pops the Primal Wrath, able to clear waves a little bit. Echo needs to back off, though. James in a bad spot. Watch for Zeta hiding out in the bush, but still at a stalemate.
Wow. But at least you get like 2 high ground towers. Was that, you know, I would say singular push, because the previous bottom tower was just pure Winions, and it happened right around the Lord fight. So you can call that like 2 high ground towers. That's pretty nice. Two defense towers for the favor of 𝐁𝐒𝐀𝐍. Now they're gonna have permanent pressure towards mid and bottom. Well, I didn't expect Joy does so much stinky damage. You saw how much damage he did to the backline. Like, here we go.
Nice engage. Van Strong going deep once again and getting knocked up from the Edith. Veldora hits a wild charge. Able to knock out 𝐁𝐶𝐒𝐍 there, but he's still up. Torn apart memories goes off. 𝐁𝐒𝐶 finds 𝐁𝐶𝐶 into the backside. They want to trade up because Van Strong goes down next. Zeta does pop the immortality, still on the field. 𝐁𝐂 goes down to outplay. It's 3 for 1 currently. Proud closing in, but 𝐁𝐶𝐒 still on the map, still a deadly threat. Doma here as well. Zeta with the immortality was able to survive that last team fight as Doma clears the wave with the deadly cat. 𝐁𝐶𝐒 takes a big shot to the face from outplay. The damage is there, but can they get the finish? Outplay finds it. Doma goes down. 𝐁𝐶𝐒 with the last to fall, and now they've moved on to the base. This will be game 1 for 𝐁𝐂. Take this, they're that much closer to a nice little chunk of change for first place.
Yes. I mean, dude, just the fact that you're gonna go to grand finals if you win this, it feels so surreal, right? Because I feel like the journey is so easy, but we all know it's not that easy at all. Oh, here we go. Speaking of the journey, Trex
taking the dive in, but wait a second, we're gonna be restarting. Maybe it was a miss pause. Definitely gonna be a weird spot. JP in a very bad spot, forced to use the flicker. Does get away though, so that is good. Zeta gonna get stunned up from Van Strong. Come back with the coils. Everyone disengages. We're still at 0-0.
Are you saying Angela is this strong? I remember Angela used to be strong in Magic Chess. Isn't Magic Chess all over again? Here we go.
Gonna be able to keep the distance, do some nice poking. Van Strong behind 𝐁𝐶𝐒, trying to get the heal, but now 𝐁𝐶𝐒 in a lot of trouble. JP comes in, picks up the first blood, but 𝐁𝐶𝐶 goes down as well. Van Strong might just be next. Double kill for 𝐁𝐂. JP picking up a double kill onto Van Strong. That's 2-2 on the map. Outplayed with some nice range. JP goes back in, needs to be careful here, but will be able to get away.
Dude, I don't even notice the details. Van Strong on Angela actually never runs out of mana. He was spamming skill 1 the whole time. Look, watch this detail. Aww. So every time he like spams skill 1, it feels like he's dropping mana, but then a second later it's back to full. Like, that just seems so odd, but yet so awesome.
Emblem go butter. Emblem go bird.
Yeah, this is truly the emblem diff, I think. Here we go.
Looks like a little bit of trouble up by the turtle pit. 𝐁𝐒 gonna pop the tortoise Pusins, but Zeta still able to pick up the turtle. But now the Heart Guard is on to Veldora. He drops the penalty zone. Trying to look for the stun onto Zeta here. Will be able to land it. Zeta goes down. 𝐁𝐂 picking up the kill with that stolen feathered airstrike. Veldora now gonna try to move on to another target here, but JP and 𝐁𝐶𝐶 aren't gonna fall for it.
Ooh. Interesting, very, very interesting. Very tanky Veldora in the front line with the Heart Guard just now coming off on one. Look at his mana. You see that? He throws. Look at the Regent.
It literally looks like it goes up. Looks like it goes up when he
I've never seen Regents be like this. Is this supposed to happen? Is this why? Because you have infinite mana, you can just throw skills.
Yeah, it has to do with the movement. Hold on a second. 𝐁𝐂 gonna go down to a feathered airstrike, and since Angela gets the speed up after using her skill, it just pairs so well. It's similar to the Claude, how his passive makes him faster, and the more you move, the more mana you're gonna get back. So essentially, yeah, you just have infinite mana. Outplay, able to get the kickoff on a Doma there. It's 4-3 currently at 3.5 minutes. Gold at just about a standstill. 𝐁𝐂 only holding about 1,000.
Wow. Well, moving give you mana back on Angela? I was not aware.
With one of the emblems. I want to say it's the common.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Dude, I gotta keep it above 1,000 with you guys, okay? This took me by surprise. Mobile Legends, now new meta. Not only does it have different meta, it also have different kind of mechanics. Okay, this is definitely interesting. The fact that you can have infinite mana doesn't mean you can run it on Alice. But obviously, you know, it's Angela. It doesn't use that much mana to begin with. Kind of does have all here though tracks.
A little bit of trouble. 𝐁𝐔𝐶 in a bad spot. Will get the heart guard. Won't be able to get away though. Outplay picking up the killing spree. Snipe shot into Outplayed's face, but Doma not able to get the finish. Turtle still up. Zeta trying to make his move, create a little bit of space, but keep her eyes on Veldor and Krite here coming from that side. There goes the penalty zone. Locked in along with the feathered airstrike. Zeta in a little bit of trouble. Veldor takes the turtle and Zeta as well. It's a 2-for-0 trade along with the turtle. Evos icon taking the lead.
Trax, isn't the forced panic retreat we're seeing tonight now? Like people where the enemy jungler is dead, you don't jungler retreat and you don't get it because you panic. Oh, here we go. Bottom side.
Ooh, 𝐁𝐔𝐶 picked off from Doma, but Outplay goes down as well. Evos icon fighting in strong here. They're going to take a tower, and this could put them at a very nice spot for the mid game.
Oh, nice spot it is. Now 𝐁𝐶𝐶 is at, let's take a look at gold, 2,800 gold. Compared to Marta's 27, it's not too much difference, but marksman wise, 37-41. Brody converted Beatrix, respectively speaking. The biggest difference exists probably around the main. Valentina has 3,200 gold, and Farsa is only hanging out at 25. It does have the 2 death, and Krite has 3-1-4, 3 kills and only 1 death. So, the money's at where it needs to be. But so far, I still haven't seen Angela doing much except for the first hard guard towards the, the blue side, the Echo side's blue jungle. Oh, here we go.
Nice divine judgment. Vanstrong goes down to the decimation. Good play by Echo, able to try to balance things out. Not falling too far behind in gold here. Game still essentially at a standstill. Echo has lost a tower in the bot side, but they're still keeping the pressure up.
Oh, look at Uranus. Doing the typical Uranus thing, right? Cutting a wave in the base, eating up 2 lanes. That's why nobody likes him. He's wondering why nobody likes him. And there you go. So annoying. You see? He's eating up the farm. The strategy is interesting, right? Because I think it's only effective if you want to push certain towers, or if you... I think most effective is when you try to push some towers and you try to just make sure their enemy lane doesn't leave their base. But some of the times it's not working, right? It's not helpful to do it. And sure enough, you saw just now, except for the fact when Dora got engaged and get himself killed. So on that, Uranus can go back and do his Uranus things.
Yeah, and Evos icon take another turtle here. Now it creates a lot of space staying in the base like that and cutting those lanes. It kind of helped Echo Proud get some of the map back, but still Evos icon able to still secure that objective, and they are now into their just full as a group rotating mode, a Ube strategy of their own, and now they're going for James. Can they get the finish? He tries to use the consecration, but he still will go down. 𝐁𝐶𝐶 picking up the kill up in the top side. Echo Proud, though, fighting back, looking for that tier 2 in the gold lane.
Ooh, it almost become a base race, but it turned out it didn't. But Beatrix still staying bottom lane, though. Look at Beatrix's position. He's hanging out, trying to get a tier 2 tower, no matter what. Meanwhile, the rest of that jungle is completely empty. We do have a call answer from Farsa. We're calling back and going to the bottom lane. And the entire Echo seems like they want to go with more of a flanking position. Let's check this out.
Yeah, they're literally just on the opposite sides. But here we go. JP finds a divine judgment. Heartguard does come in. Will be enough to save Doma. No, it won't. Zeta looking for another finish here. Maybe trying to lock on to 𝐁𝐶𝐶. Did get the speed up, but does not have another decimation to pop. James now in a bad spot. Will get taken out. Vanstrom picking up that kill. It's 9-8 on the map. Gold at a dead even right now. The game could still go either way.
Definitely this, right? If you take a look at the item one more time, I'm pretty sure Brody's sitting at 3-1. He's doing okay. But Doma, even though 2-4, I think his gold is not that bad either. He just about to cut her ultimate and then go in for the side of Evos icon. And for Echo Proud, Echo Proud is doing a lot of good things right now. Right? I feel like 𝐁𝐔𝐶 is engaging properly, and then everybody's following up. They're doing damage in unison. The only problem I would say is somehow I feel like they're lacking damage. I don't know why. They have Farsa and Brody. There should never be a time when this guy's missing damage. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, Cry with the IMU steals the Divine Judgment, looking for JP. They find it. Doma takes him out. Now Zeta though wants to re-engage, takes out Cry, outplayed, picks up the kill. James holding down the front side as well as Outplay continues to clear the wave. Echo Proud finding the trade 1-for-1.
Outplay is definitely shining quite a bit. This is one of the marksmen that can actually carry his team on his back. Outplay is doing that, right? Like usually marksmen are not the center of the game, except for a few exceptions, such as Benny QT. But you got FMVP in M4. So this time it's going to be a little bit of different. Oh, here we go. Another low fight tracks. It seems like Boxia is not taking damage at all with the Angela. Is this a combo they're going with?
This is the combo they're going with, and as you can see, it does work, right? Evos Icon able to withstand the damage that Echo Proud is outputting right now. And I think that's part of it. It's not exactly that Echo Proud doesn't have a lot of damage. It's that Evos Icon also has a lot of sustain, but JP finds it. Nice Divine Judgment onto Sujin. Heartguard comes out. Can Sujin get away from this? Decimation doesn't get the finish. Now Zeta in a bad spot. Doma picking it up. Krite also finding Zeta. 2-for-0 trade. They finally found Veldora. James in the midst of 4 members along with Outplay looking for the finish. Krite goes down. Outplay slays him. James now becoming a force of nature here. Finally getting bulky enough to just stand in the middle of several members. Echo Proud were in a loss situation, but now taking back the map.
Cool. Only still 2 seconds on Martis, but James are taking a lot of damage, executing. He does have an anti-heal on him. That means his ultimate is not that effective. I feel like Flooring would work better with Uranus, right? You make your heal like unreductible, right? I think that's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Another possible engage from Sujin here. Rolling around, trying to be a boss. Lord is already at 50%. Let's see the formation here. 5v5 straight up.
Here we able to find Suchijin there, and comes the penalty zone. Veldora on top of several members. James goes down first. Next is going to be JP. Suchijin with the heart guard, able to stay in it all, but Zeta finds him, but only for his own life. This Lord will go to the side of Evos Icon. And while this is happening, a huge wave is crashing down the bot.
But it's not an enhanced Lord, right? It's not 12 minutes. So I wonder if Evos should have waited for like 30 seconds to do it. Actually, there's no time. Right now, I'm trying to get back as much advantage as possible and then regain control. And they're doing exactly just that. They're back to 2,000 go over 2,000 gold lead, and now pushing out to the high ground.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
I mean, look at Van Strong, 2-2 and 12. We were worried about the possibility of them not having that much CC, but right now they don't need it because they have the sustainability and they're able to last while Doma unloads damage on the backside. And even Van Strong and Veldora outputting a decent amount of damage. And though it's not really burst damage from everybody, it is just a slow whittle onto the team of Echo Proud.
Ooh. Echo, can he do it? 𝐁𝐔𝐶 to find the crucial engage into Valentina or Beatrix. Here we go. Here comes the camouflage play.
A lot of damage on Doma. Doma goes down first. James in the backside able to find it. Krite trying to flicker in. Can't find the finish. Outplay gets the outplay. That's 2 members down, all for the price of 𝐁𝐔𝐶. It's a good trade for Echo Proud. They're going to move on to this Lord, clear it up, and try to reclaim this map.
Nice. And beautifully executed defense for Farstar getting killed. But when you see the match, you know something bad is about to happen. And now Echo is trying to fight back. I've seen this many times again. When you try to push the Lord without the proper setup, preparation, the results are devastating. And here we go. They just want to have some lead, now it's all gone, right? With the tower gone, 1 more shot, yeah, it's all gone. Now look at the gold. Echo Proud is back in the lead. It was 200 gold ahead. It's not that much.
I mean, James is there at this point, right? Like, James is so bulky right now. In the very beginning, he was having a little bit of trouble, but at this point, he can really just hang out in between 3, 4, 5 members. JP in a little bit of trouble, though, taking a lot of damage. Immortality pops. Don't think there's a way to escape that one. That's going to give Evos Icon a little bit of an advantage here as the Lord comes up in 45 seconds.
Ooh. I want to see the items right now. want to see what Beatrix has and see if it's enough to take out James. But James right now is not that tanky against Beatrix anymore. Oh, here we go. Mid tower hanging on a little bit of HP.
Yeah, Zeta maybe a little bit too deep. The Nubira's Passion chips him down. Evos Icon trying to push the envelope here, keep as much pressure, keep Echo Proud inside of their base as long as they can. Make sure they have a little bit of a wave advantage here when this Lord comes up.
Ooh, look at Sujin invading. Like, he's basically giving. Oh, this is so Evo's playstyle, right? Like every single game when they played, they have been invading the jungle of the opposition. And now they're doing it again, all thanks to Boxia. And Boxia is strong on the game, but it's that strong for the invade. I mean, you gotta not miss skill 2 at all in order for that to work. Here we go. In the low fight, it's like this siege will put in the favor.
Zeta's going for it, looking for it, not able to get it though. 𝐁𝐒𝐶𝐒 still keeps it, and now Echo Proud in a bad spot. They lose James, and they're forced to back off. Evos Icon gonna have a nice advantage with James gone for 30 seconds here.
Evos Icon decided it's not time for us to get off work. It's time for us to have actual work. I like that spirit. You know, always fighting for actual work for the casters. Love it. And now there's gonna be a huge wave coming in. And with the proper wave management, which is exactly what Evos Icon are doing, that much basics. And now they're gonna shove into the base, bring the base of Echo Proud. Whew, this is gonna be really rough. Echo Proud,
most definitely forward, coming onto the mid side. Will get the crash here and take it down quickly. Evos Icon moving down to the bottom inhibitor, looking for the finish, trying to take as much as they can away from Echo Proud and wait for the possible mistake. Just patrolling the walls, not pushing in too deep, not wanting to give themselves over and not wanting to give themselves up. They are able to take the 1 inhibitor. I was hoping, or I was thinking that maybe they could get 2 out of this. More waves still coming though. 𝐁𝐒𝐶𝐒, Veldora, watch out for the penalty zone. It could be coming soon. A nice feathered airstrike from 𝐁𝐒𝐶 doing a lot of damage, and there's a penalty zone. Zeta taking a lot of damage. Veldora gets the finish. No Doma picks up the kill. And that's going to be an inhibitor and a nice trade for the side of Evos Icon.
Cool. Solid defense here. Losing 1 high ground tower at a time. 3,000 gold differential, 16 minutes in. That's not even qualify for a gold difference, right? Like that's like 200 gold per minute. Oh, here we go. Boxia. They're forcing their way in. 𝐁𝐶𝐶.
Veldora comes in. Nice. Big hit. Another tower goes down. James gonna get shot down from 𝐁𝐶𝐒 though. Heart Guard does come up on 𝐁𝐶𝐶. I think they want to try to end this here. They have the bulkiness, they have the tankiness, they have the damage. 𝐁𝐶𝐶 into the backside. Can they lock onto the base? JP goes down next. Zeta back on the map as well, but more waves are crashing in. 𝐁𝐶𝐒 around the backside, able to find outplay. Minions just need to get a little bit closer. They lock onto the base. That's 20% of the base. May go down. They can't get the finish, but there it is. Evos Icon tie it up 1-1.
I mean, there's not too much you can do about it. Here we go.
Yeah, well, here
Final
we
game
are
tracks.
going into game 3. Echo Proud versus Evos Icon. The winner of this will move on to the grand finals, and the loser will go down to the lower bracket to play tomorrow. Which one's it going to be, Dave?
Ooh, I gotta say, my vote still goes to Echo Proud. You know, Echo Proud has been doing so well the entire evening, and there's no reason for them to not do so well and changing, do some micro adjustments based on what they did. But here we go. The invade comes in.
Already being very aggressive. Maybe in a bad spot. Goes down though. First blood.
Look at James.
Over to 𝐁𝐶𝐶 there. James trying to make his way around. JP forced to run away, but still Echo Proud comes out on top as long as they don't lose anyone here. But Vanstrong here try to make that happen. Can't quite do it though. Echo Proud with a huge dub in the first minute.
Sheesh. Fanny, I mean, I think it's really good from Zeta's part, realizing that Fanny was gonna come. So he hid himself in a bush, right? And eventually did stuff at the right moment. Here we go. Went strong.
Zeta can be able to get away there, so I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah.
And the fact that Evos Icon can't force it right now. The gold is still at an even standstill, but it's huge to have a kill onto Fanny this early in the game.
Oh, Fanny's level 4. This is not good. Outplay is already traded low. Where's the medium wave pushed in? And then, oh, he's looking for it, Trax. He's looking for it. Here we go.
Oh, going in on Outplay. Outplay uses a flicker.
Oh!
Is he gonna go? Oh, he finds it. 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐀𝐍 goes down again. And Doma isn't even able to get outplayed there.
Outplay was outplay. But now Vanstron's top side, though. And this is gonna be a free turtle.
And, I mean, I think that's a great trade. Yes, you lose outplay there, but you get a turtle. You get 𝐁𝐿𝐒𝐀𝐍 twice now. I still think Echo Proud has the advantage here.
Outplay. Definitely well-picked name for this player. I mean, he has done so many outplays just this evening. So this is a man of culture, man of mechanics. I like this guy quite a bit. Here we go. Bottom side, Fanny invading one more time. Oh, but this time he's gonna catch his prey. Securing a kill. This is the first time Fanny got a kill, actually.
I mean, I feel like the fact that 𝐁𝐿𝐒𝐻 has taken 2 deaths and is still being this aggressive, still picking up kills, just shows how threatening the Fanny can be. Still a level ahead of Zyda right now. So, I mean, it's kind of huge. The fact that 𝐁𝐿𝐻 has died twice and is still holding a lead over Echo Proud's jungler just speaks volumes.
Yeah. Speaking of them, all right. Let's take a look of everybody's items. If we can take a look at items. Dude, I just don't understand. I understand Joy does some damage through our late game with the whole burst. But overall, here we go.
A lot of damage on
it.
𝐁𝐿𝐻 there. Krite able to drop the road manipulation. Doma maybe looking for more. JP there as well. The Muddles comes out. JP taking a lot of damage. Will they get finished? No, they can't. Able to just get away with a sliver of health.
The lucky boy. Oh my goodness, Trex. This guy has been walking away how many times tonight with a sliver of health? He does not die. He does not perish. He just stay in the front, tank everything, soak up everything, be the center of hatred, and then walk away. Wow. And that's the real difference right there.
JP, the lucky boy. Wait a second, Final Slash comes in onto 𝐁𝐿𝐻, but the rest of Echo Proud are here as well. JP doesn't have the Divine Judgment, so he can't pull anyone in, but still helps his team out. Echo Proud able to disengage.
And this time, James even give up a wave, if you've noticed, right? Like, he give up bottom lane, the whole EXP lane. Now he's about to give up the second EXP lane to move to Turtle. That's dedication right there, right? Now, Joy obviously cannot do that. He's not as fast as Fanny. Look at Fanny now, waiting for the minute way to come to the tower so he can get gold plating. He's gonna get a lot of gold here. I think he's probably gonna get the whole, like, yeah, look at that tower.
Notice how JP and Zyda are just like staying together. They're always within a line of each other. Wait a second, 𝐁𝐿𝐻 taking a little bit of damage. In trouble. The penalty zone comes in. James pops the final wrath, but it's still not enough. That's going to be a big hit onto the side of Echo Proud. 𝐁𝐿𝐻 and James both down, as Evos Icon should be able to now take this turtle unscathed.
Whew. Not only that, they're taking the tower. Evos Icon. Wow. Oh, here we go. Trex.
JP in a little bit of trouble. Use the Divine Judgment, though. Vanstrong still in the midst of it, though. Finally goes down, but so does JP. Outplayed will be next. Doma picking up the kill. That's a turtle and 2 for the price of 1 in Evos Icon pocket.
Ooh, Evos Icon. They're the one who's catching momentum right now. It's not like picks like 𝐁𝐿𝐻. I mean, the CC was good, but early game damage was missing. And then their heavy damage burst is relying on Eve. And I hate to say this, Joy's early game damage is okay, but this is such a late game draft. And I echo that if any team can come back, Echo is the team to do it, right? Like, they have what it takes. They have came back from their bigger brother, the many-time champions of the entire world of Mobile Legends Bang Bang. So if we're talking about coming back, look at this team. They don't feel a thread of remorse. Not remorse, that's a bad word. A thread of scares, right? They're not scared at all. They're in a disadvantaged situation, but they kept on making plays. They kept on finding the angles to get objectives. And yet, even though they're behind, they were still behind, but they would have find objectives ahead of their opponents.
Yeah, they still find the first tower of the game, essentially. They're still making plays across the map, which is huge when you're at a disadvantage like this. You don't want to let it just push you into a corner. You want to make sure you keep on keeping your tempo, and that's what they're doing. And even though they're 1,000 gold behind, it still feels like this is a draw game, and nobody's really controlling completely. Both teams making plays of their own across the map.
Whew. 1,000 gold differential. This is literally like every game of this series, huh? True grand final of the winners bracket. Oh, here we go. Roll manipulation.
Team turret has been destroyed.
They will be able to take that tower too, but Evos icon just kind of hit and run.
Yeah, very decent, very disciplined play coming out from Evos, right? They used the ultimate, the rail manipulation out of RW. Oh, here we go. Before that,
takes a lot of damage. Veldora goes down. Good play by the side of Echo. Wait a second, the final slash, James taken out of existence. JP might just be next, but Outplay's looking for Van Strong. Van Strong will go down finally. Azida's in the backside with electrifying beats. That is a 4-man wipe for Evos icon. Echo proud. Where did that come from?
Oh, the silent tiger finally woken up and give us a fight to stay up for. That was really cool. I mean, the engage is coming out. Even though I gotta say, you gotta give Van Strong credit, right? That angle of the ultimate. You see what he did like a diagonal flicker with the ultimate, just to make sure he slashed everybody at the right angle, and then get him back. Nonetheless, did not work out for them. And JP is playing very, very aggressive this entire game. So, like, his engage is being like, he's looking for people to ult. And that's something I think as a 𝐁𝐒 player should do. Every single 𝐁𝐒 player should learn from this kind of attitude. The can-do attitude. Whenever you have the blue dot, you look for things to happen. Looking for things, here we go one more time.
Oh my god, he walks right into a Van Strong as a first to drop. 𝐁𝐒𝐶𝐒 tries to come in to help out, but it's just not enough. Veldora will go down. Echo proud. Now starting to take a little bit of a lead here. It's 10-7 at 9 minutes in.
Ooh. This is interesting. 9 minutes in.
Well, now it's
101. 9 minutes in, and then 1,800 gold differential. Compared to 2,000 gold differential. It's about like very little, you know, 25. Yes, there's almost no difference at this point. So it's all about who engages first, right? Who engages better. Can 𝐁𝐒 maintain the momentum and do a JP play? Oh, that was a nice snipe. Almost getting a blue there. Unfortunately, he miscalculated, obviously knowing that he can't really see the buff. Oh, Fanny. Look at Fanny's angle, though. Look at him. He's waiting. He's going to
come for Outplay.
Oh.
Outplay gets cutthroat and finds it. A good play from 𝐁𝐒𝐶 there, and this is what you were talking about. Like, even when one team is behind a little bit in gold, they're still making plays happen, Dave, and that's exactly how you have to play this game. Try to constantly keep your tempo.
Oh, to constantly make things happen. Here we go. Did he get 𝐁𝐒's ultimate? Yes, he did. Oh, the suppression.
Good play on a James there. The world manipulation does come out, but so does go away from Doma. Doma taking a little bit of damage, though. Zyda into the backside, able to get the killing spree. But wait a second, his own team is dropping 2. Evos find 3, and all they get is Doma for it.
Cool. Well, Evos icon definitely popping off in a way that nobody expected him to pop off. That was, I mean, at this point, all of a sudden, they shrink the gold differential from 2,000 gold to less than 1,000 if they get us Lord here, going for kills before Lord. Very well done, very well executed decision making from Evos. You can feel that they are feeling it. That's how much they're feeling it. Because they're feeling it so much, even the audience can feel it across the screen. Doesn't matter where you are across, you know, on the planet. That was just like good engage and good syncing and good everything, right? Especially Veldora. I mean, this guy is so underrated. His ultimate is always getting 3 or 4 people on one catch. That's pretty good.
definitely really good. Lord is going to be coming soon, though. They should definitely get this tier 2 on the top side, but Echo doesn't want to give it up too easily, or at least just not too much space. They want to try to make this Lord as cheap as a loss as possible. JP in a little bit of a bad spot. Forces a flicker to get away, but it comes to penalty zone. Van Strong looking for the possible hit, able to find JP there. Nice play, out comes World Manipulation. James pops Primal Wrath, trying to get a little bit of chip damage on Doma there. The way to terrify 𝐁𝐔𝐶 in a bad spot. Will go down, Van Strong with double kill. Lord finally drops. 𝐁𝐿A in the backside, pops the Electrify and be able to find Doma, but now he will go down as well. James, an outplay though, in the midst of it, find 𝐁𝐿 and Doma. Veldora has to try to get out of town quick, but outplay doesn't want to let it happen. He wants to cut him off. Veldora under the tower, gonna get flipped up, knocked up. Immortality pops, but outplay should be able to get the finish. Penalty zone comes out. Veldora trying to survive, but he just can't.
Ooh, despite the winning of the team fight for Echo side, it's a good morale boost, but they can't get any objectives out of it, right? There's nothing you can gain out of it from that kill. Nonetheless, it was a good attempt. Let's take a look at items. Beatrix, Blade of Despair, Livid War, working on his way to Hunter Strike. That's all I saw.
I like it. I like it. A little bit more damage. Gold still at literally a dead even. You know, we saw sweeps all night. This best of 3, every game has been neck and neck. Either team could take it, and right now where I'm watching this, I still feel that way. Do you think any team clearly has an advantage though as we move into the late game, Dave?
No, really don't, right? The way how both teams are approaching these fights is so back and forth, right? 𝐁𝐿 can get a kill, they can grab somebody, but immediately it's either Van Strong or Melissa to turn the entire, or 𝐁𝐿. Those two engage, turn the entire fight around. You know, 𝐁𝐿 has been landing ultimates, game-changing ultimates the entire game to penalty zone. And then you have obviously Van Strong over there, which is making plays after another. And we're dealing with, for the side of entire Evos Icon, they have Fanny to have to worry. You have the Fanny on their side, which means you're going to split push, come back, do it again. Oh, look at 𝐁𝐿, Beatrix top lane. Oh, what?
They're trying. Here comes the conceal play from Van Strong, though.
Here we go.
Watch out. He pushes 𝐁𝐿 back. 𝐁𝐿 moving through. Here comes the penalty zone. Van Strong will go down, though. James able to pick up the kill. World Manipulation does come out. Doma down as well, and 5 members still up for the side of Echo Proud. Make it a triple. That is huge for Echo Proud.
Wow. Again, this fight is not going to turn to much objectives. Oh, here we go. Oh my God.
Nice.
That's disgusting, Trex. Now we're gonna lose Lord because Fanny doesn't have retry, but they don't know that.
It looks like they're gonna fight for it here, though. They're starting it up. Fanny doesn't have retry. You're right. They know that Fanny's out of it, but still, it's a dangerous spot. They do have outplay, though, which outputs a lot of damage. They're gonna go for this. They're gonna take it. They want to challenge it. JP takes it. 𝐁𝐿 goes down too. 𝐁𝐿 will be next. Echo Proud making a split decision there and doing it right.
Ooh, here we go. 14 minutes. Lord push. This might be what they need. Let's see if he can 𝐁𝐿 and grab somebody. He does have the ultimate coming out very, very soon. This is a decisive play, right? Here they have the burst damage from Joy, that burst damage from Beatrix. And all they need to do is 𝐁𝐿 grab. They're waiting for the cooldown. Once it come off, decisive play coming in. This time JP also have the flicker. So it's a flicker all we're talking about, right? So it's going to be very fast and short and painless. Okay, Joy is split pushing.
Definitely be the opportunity to try to finish this. Joy just harassing 𝐁𝐿 right now. The Lord will get the crash. It is enhanced, bringing it immediately down to 50%. James with the flip up, looking for Van Strong. 𝐁𝐿 drops the World Manipulation. They're trying to get the finish here. Lord still up, Van Strong low, but Doma fires back. Shots in. Echo Proud forced to back off here. 𝐁𝐿 looking for 𝐁𝐿A, but still they find 2 inhibitors, which is huge for the side of Echo Proud.
Not only that, JP still maintains the ultimate. He's waiting for the right moment. He's temping next to outplayed. Very, very patient now coming out from Echo. Dude, this entire ties of this game turned around many, many times. I think this is the 4th time it went back and forth. Right now, We're back to Echo again in the lead for not so far. 4,000 gold, 60 minutes in is almost nothing. Here comes the conceal play. They will get discovered by this thing though.
They get discovered, but they do at least gain a little bit of space. I think that's a major thing right now. They are a bit behind. They went from a 2K to now 4K, which at this point, when we're closing to the end, can be a possible game changer. Lord up in about 60 seconds. I know it's not a huge amount of gold over time, but still it's an item or two. And as people are closing out their items, it could make the difference, right? 4K gold?
See, the thing
about
is,
2 items.
Is this, oh, Tracks, here we go.
JP gonna come. Oh, hold on. Nice one to Truncheon. Able to stop the ult, but it doesn't matter. Outplay. Still trying to get finished. Doma gonna find JP there, but Zeta finds Suchijin. Doma on the chopping block next. It's a bloodbath. 4 for 3, but Outplay keeps it going.
GG's.
Full team wipe, and with 30-second death counters, this should be it. Echo moving towards the crystal, a wave of minions to defend. I don't think they're going to be able to do this, Dave. This should be it. Echo, proud, will be going to the grand finals.
Oh my goodness. That